Hello, everyone. We're going to Star City Games here. Uh, well, it's 4:47 now, but we're just gonna go after a deck, play a couple games. I'm gonna go after a deck, take a little break, get something to eat, and then we'll go into some games, show you how this deck works. Pretty solid. I was stuck down in 70% in Mythics. I'm back up to like 84. But this card I just put in there. I'm probably gonna take it back out and probably put something back in, but I have this in there temporary. It's kind of cool if you get out in the beginning and to mutate into something, but uh, target opponent's creature gets negative till 2/2 until the end of the turn. Then we've got a Grazer. Enters the battlefield. You may put additional land onto the battlefield tapped. One drop. We got Polywog. Each creature spell you cast costs one less to cast if it has mutate. Whenever you cast a creature spell that has mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. Paradise Druid. We all know what that does. It has hexproof as long as you add one mana of any color. Crystalline Giant. 3-drop artifact. At the beginning of your combat turn, choose any kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have among flying, first strike, death touch, proof, lifelink, reach, trample, vigilance, put in a 1/1 counter on that kind of giant. Pretty cool, because we're going to mutate onto this thing, and hopefully, if it hits off correctly, you want to have hexproof. First or second hit on this card. We got a bat. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or opponent they control. Working okay. Oh, hopefully it's working okay. Fine. We're still rolling, so we're gonna keep with it. But yeah, destroy target creature, planeswalker opponent controls. Pretty cool card. I know it's expensive, but we're gonna get mana out decent. This has Death Touch. Mutate cost is 3. I don't cast him as a creature all that often, but whenever this creature mutates, opponent loses X life, and you gain X life or the number of times that this mutated. The Death Touch is really nice to put it underneath of something. We're running 4 Gem Razors. It has Reach and Trample. Very cool, and it's first mutate, 2 force, 1 colorless. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Very cool. Definitely helps out against that Teferi enchantment that get you destroy from them milling you. But let's see. This one here, mutate is 3. Whenever this creature mutates, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle the library. So we can mutate this thing a couple times. Every time it mutates. We drop lands down. I played a couple games not long ago where I had this thing out. I had hexproof on my crystalline giant. Kept on just mutating this thing. I dropped like 3 land each turn, and it was very nice. We got pretty big. Amari the Collector. I'm just running one of these. Each non-land starting in your deck share the same card type. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you get to choose a card type. Spells you cast at the chosen type cost less, 1 less to cast. I pick creature. You pick creature, land, or artifact, but I pick creature, so it knocks down me casting something big I need. Starts. This card, it's just wild. It's really, it's a high mutate cost, but once you have your mana and all that stuff out and your lands down, it's not a problem with this card. Mutate cost is 6. 5-drop, it's a 6/6. Whenever this creature mutates, exile top cards from your library until you X permanent cards, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Put those permanent cards on the battlefield. So every time you mutate this card, it will pick cards off your library and you put them on the battlefield. They could throw lands out there. They could just throw random stuff out there. I've had them throw this out on the board, and it just gets pretty big. Brakos, Apex of Forever, has Trample. Mutate is 5. Um, whenever this does die, you can cast it from your graveyard using its mutate ability, which is very cool because they counter this. I use this as a dummy card. If they try to counter it or they swing in something with Death Touch, I use this as a blocker because this is going to come back to me, and I can recast it for its mutate cost, and it going back and forth. Pretty cool. End raise, Forerunners, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Forerunner enters the battlefield. Other creatures get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Trample until the end of turn. Gets pretty big, pretty massive, pretty fun. 7/7, haste, and all that kind of stuff. I run in 2 islands, 1 castle lock, 3 swamp, 2 castle, garden breaks, 6 forests. We got temple, watery grave, overgrown tomb, temple of malady, 1 breeding pool. Got this one here, which will give you blue, black, and a green. I'm running 2 Fable Passages. I didn't run too many shock lands in here because they are going to be rotating out, and some of these cards will rotate out. It's actually not going to be that bad. We'll lose the Grazers, we'll lose the Paradise Druids. That will stay, and we'll lose that. And I could find a replacement card, especially if we get a land. But that's what we're running today. I am going to go ahead and get something to eat, take a little bit of break, and we'll go do some dummy runs of all this going on here, and we'll see how she goes. Take care.